what is it that police has said about Pavitra's involvement in this case?
It is said that, as we speak, it is said that this entire murder, everything happened over his comments against Pavitra Gowda.
A crime case has sent ripples through Bengaluru in Karnataka, and Kannada film star Darshan Thoogudeepa and several others are involved in this crime. They have been arrested, and now to bring forth, what the police has revealed so far in the investigation and who was the victim. Uh, I have with me Kiran Parashar from the Indian Express. Kiran, thank you so much for joining me in this video. Let's first begin by my first question. Uh, what is this case all about? Who all are involved?
So, Charulata, before explaining you about the case, I'll just take you to the background of the case, how this case unfolded. So, on June 9th, early morning, in West Bengaluru, near Sumanahalli, a security guard of an apartment complex discovered a dead body, an unknown dead body that was thrown into a drain. So soon after he saw that, he informed Kamakshi Palya police about this dead body. So the Kamakshi Palya police came to the scene and they recovered the dead body, and they were making attempts to establish the identity of the deceased. Because in any crime, establishing the identity of the deceased becomes very important to go to the next level of investigations. While they were trying to retrieve the CCTV footage of the area of the nearby places, they found that a Scorpio car had come during the night and had dumped the dead body into this drain. So the next step that police were doing was trying to ascertain the owner of this Scorpio driver through the registration plate, which was recorded in one of the CCTV footage. So
This was
this
on
happened
June
on
9th morning.
June 9th morning at 8 a.m. While police were doing all these things, on June 10th, around 7 p.m., four people came into the police station and they surrendered before the police, saying that they had killed a person named Renuka Swami, who is of 33 years, over some financial dispute. Initially, police were very much surprised to see that some people walking into the station claiming that they have killed Renuka Swami. So now the police were established to identify the deceased, because they had explained about dumping the dead body near the apartment complex into the drain and everything. So here now police were established to identity of the deceased, who is Renuka Swami, a 33-year-old man who worked with a pharma store in Chitradurga district. So he's basically a native of Chitradurga district. So as police started to investigate or question uh, all the four accused separately, they found that there was something missing, because the versions were changing as they were being questioned separately.
Mhm.
So police also scanned their phones to just check to whom the calls or messages were made in the last 24 to 48 hours. And they found that the killing had happened in Rajarajeshwari Nagara, which is also in west of Bangalore, but it is 10 kilometers away from where the body was found. So as the police tried to see which were the mobile phones that were active in that area at that specific time, and when these people were questioned with the evidences or the information that police had, they discovered that Kannada film actor Darshan Thoogudeepa was also at that place when this crime happened.
Okay.
So the next day morning, that is on 11th of June, Darshan Thoogudeepa, who is shooting for the movie Devil in Mysore, was picked up by the police, by a team of police, and he was brought to Bangalore. So after questioning for some time, the police found out that the police suspect that he has a role in this murder, and they produced him before the court and took 6 days of police custody. Now,
So,
the key
police found
accused,
during the investigation that the actor was involved, and
uh,
What was the evidence behind the arrest?
So the evidence behind the arrest was his mobile phone was active in that region, in that area when the crime had actually taken place. And also there were CCTV footage of Darshan Thoogudeepa's vehicle entering the temporary shed where the murder has reportedly taken place. There is a entry and exit or time of
Hmm.
this vehicle, Darshan Thoogudeepa's vehicle, to that temporary shed area. So this temporary shed that we are speaking is belongs to one person named Jayana, who has basically leased it out to somebody else. So here, whatever the defaulters of the bank, whoever are unable to pay the EMIs of the vehicles, so those vehicles are seized and brought and dumped in this area. So this is the land where these vehicles are dumped. So this was one of the major evidences for the police, CCTV and call details record, and one of the witnesses or one of the suspect who came and surrendered before the police had also spilled some information to the police. So after that, the police arrested him. In this case, there are two key accused in this case. One is Pavitra Gowda and another is Darshan Thoogudeepa. So these are the two key accused in this case, and there are about 13 people who have been arrested now, and four are still absconding in this case.
Okay, okay. Can you, Kiran, tell us more about the two key accused? One we of course know is a famous Kannada actor. He's one of the superstars, right? Can you tell us about the female who has been arrested? And we're also getting to know about how she is very close to Darshan.
Before, just to help the audience with some information,
Right.
Darshan Tugudeepa is one of the highest paid actor in Karnataka, and he is a star. He also carries a tag name called Box Office Sultan. This tagline is given because he has been a box office hit. His movies have been a box office hits, and he is a mass hero in Karnataka. So he has acted in over 50 films in Kannada. Majorly, many of them have become massive hits. He also has a huge fan following, and his fans are considered to be the most loyal fans in Karnataka. They address Darshan as D boss. So Darshan Tugudeepa also belongs to a family which has a film or Kannada movie industry background. His father, Tugudeep Srinivasa, was one of the prominent supporting actors of his time, where he has acted in more than hundreds of movies. Though he had a background, the beginnings of Darshan was very humble. So he started as a light boy, working as an assistant to veteran cinematographer BC Gauri Shankar. So after that, he started giving voiceover in some of the Kannada cartoon shows. So gradually, he started doing in television serials. After that, he in 2001 he got his first big massive hit movie. That movie name is Majestic. So he was the hero in that movie. So in that movie became an instant hit, and from then he became household name in Karnataka. So that's how from then the movie, the cinematic graph of Darshan Tugudeepa has always been up north. So he has been, as they rightly
Hmm.
call him, box office sultan.
Hmm.
His movies makes a lot of money in Karnataka. Whereas when we come to Pavitra Gowda, so Pavitra Gowda, though we don't know her childhood or college days, what we know about Pavitra Gowda is that she was somebody who was aspiring to be an actress in Kannada movie industry, and she also used to run a boutique, and she also tried to she also acted in couple of movies in Kannada, which didn't become a hit, or which did not make much noise in the at the box office. That includes one of the movie called uh, I don't remember the names of those movies. So there were a couple of movies which she did. She wanted to also act with one of the sources in the industry who I spoke to said that she also wanted to act with Darshan, and she was making a lot of attempts to that. However, that did not turn into reality. But she became friend with Darshan. This was
Mm.
around 2013-14.
Okay.
They befriended, and it is said that these two also carry a relationship uh, with
Okay.
each other. So Pavitra Gowda, even then, she did not get any offers in the movie. She continued to run her boutique, and she lives in a residence which is very close to Darshan's house in RR Nagar. So these are the information that we know. But Pavitra Gowda's name till very recently was not in public domain, but it came to picture when she posted a photo of Darshan with herself and her daughter. Uh, the that photo, Darshan's wife Vijay Lakshmi also posted a comment saying that, which was basically targeting Pavitra Gowda. So that
Okay.
is when the public came to know about this relationship of Darshan
Okay.
and Pavitra Gowda.
Okay. Okay. So Pavitra Gowda has a daughter, and she posted a picture of herself and her daughter with Darshan,
Darshan.
and
Yeah,
Darshan's wife reacted on the Instagram post. That's the
correct. And
instant when sort of her
yeah,
Pavitra's name came up, right?
yeah. So
Okay.
to just explain you, so Pavitra Gowda was married to one person named Sanjay Singh, but she
Okay.
had separated from him.
Okay.
So his daughter is from her husband, the separated husband. So
Okay.
that is when all these things happened.
Okay. Okay. So Kiran, what is it that police has said about Pavitra's involvement in this case?
So let's talk about the motive of this case. What is
Huh.
the motive
Yeah.
of this murder? So according to the police sources, as we speak, what police say, even in the remand application and from the information that they have gathered, is that Pavitra Gowda is very active on Instagram. What they say is the deceased person Renuka Swami is a fan of Darshan, and he had allegedly sent some abusive messages on Instagram, comments and direct messages on Instagram. So which had enraged Pavitra Gowda. So she had complained about it with Darshan. So Darshan,
Yeah.
in order to teach him a lesson, he had contacted Raghavendra. Raghavendra is a person who is Darshan Fan Club Association president of Chitradurga district. So basically, Raghavendra brought Renuka Swami from Chitradurga to Bengaluru, and that is when he was tortured, assaulted, and killed in that temporary shed. So it is said that, as we speak, it is said that this entire murder, everything happened over his comments against Pavitra Gowda. So this is what the present
Okay.
situation is.
Okay. So it all started with a social media post and derogatory comments against Pavitra.
In Karnataka also there is fan wars, online and offline both. So in Karnataka there is a section of D-Boss fans, there is a section of Kicha Sudeep fan, another film actor, Kicha
Hmm.
Sudeep fan. So there was
Right.
always the online war. In this Darshan case, from the last at least 1.5 years or 2 years, there has been a peculiar online war, which is of it is only the Darshan's fans, a section of fans who object his relationship with Pavitra Gowda, and there is a section of people who accept Pavitra Gowda's relationship with Darshan. So there is a war between within the like within the fan group. There is a divide between
Okay.
his relationships. So
Hmm.
that's how it is. So coming back to your
Unfortunately, yeah,
yeah.
unfortunately, the online war has led to death of a person. And Kiran, what next now in this case?
So Charulata, now the police in Bangalore has taken Darshan, Pavitra Gowda, and 11 others to police custody for 6 days, which starts from 11th of June. So in these days, the police will take the suspects to the spot of the crime, the scene of the crime, in order to recreate it, which becomes a part of document. So now, on 12th of June, Darshan and other accused were taken to this suspected, I mean, which to this shed which is there, where reportedly the murder has taken place, and they were also taken, and some of them were also taken to the place where the body was dumped. So everybody is being questioned separately, and call details record, their phone conversations, messages, and mobile phones. Everything is being scanned by the police. So after this 6 days of police custody, if required, the police will seek court again for extension of police custody for further investigations, in which they will have to explain the reasons of why they want police custody.
Right.
If they don't require, then the accused will be sent to judicial custody. So, with whatever the information that the police have gathered, they will have to file a charge sheet before the court, and then the trial will start. So, we will have to wait.
Okay. Kiran, what has the victim's family said? Have they spoken on this?
So I spoke to Renuka Swami's mother. Renuka Swami's mother is Ratna Prabha. His father worked in Bescom, which provides electricity power to Bengaluru city. He's a retired man. So and also Renuka Swami has a wife, and she is 5 month old pregnant now. She's 5 month old pregnant, and if all things were normal, they would have celebrated their first year of marriage anniversary on 28th of June, which is just few days away from now. So the family went to a rude shock because initially the family was not aware that Renuka Swami was murdered. If I have to explain it in detail, so on June 8th, Renuka Swami left his home at 9:30 a.m. He worked in Apollo Pharmacy in Chitradurga. So he was supposed to come back home at 2 p.m. for his lunch. However, he didn't turn up, and he called up his mother and said that he won't be coming to home for have his lunch because he has few friends, four friends to meet with whom he will have his lunch. So after that, he didn't turn up. He was supposed to return back home by 7 p.m. However, he didn't return back. The next day, the family was not at all aware of where he would be or anything. So the next day, what his family did was his family sought a family friend help. His name is Mallikarjun. He's a police officer in Chitradurga. So they went to the pharmacy, and they got to know that even Renuka Swami had not worked previous day also, and his bike was also not seen near the pharmacy. By then, the relatives of Renuka Swami received a call from Kamakshi Palya police that he was murdered. But as his parents are aged and his wife is a pregnant, 5 month pregnant, the relatives did not inform them, but they sent them to Bangalore next day morning to Kamakshi Palya police station, giving them a bit of confidence and a bit of courage. And it was only then the family came to know that Renuka Swami was murdered. So his mother was saying that Renuka Swami mostly always followed cricket, and he was not a big fan of movies or he was not a big fan of Darshan, is what she says. And she's saying that she wants justice in this case, and also she is very much in a state of shock that like her daughter-in-law is a 5-month-old pregnant, and even the child will not be able to see the father when it is born, when the child is born. And
Right.
Sahana is in a state of shock. She is from a rural area. Sahana is from a rural area.
Right.
Renuka Swami's wife, and
Right.
she is in a state of shock. She still believes that her husband would return back. So she's yet to digest the fact that her husband is killed.
So quite a devastating news for the family. Uh, Kiran, thank you so much for bringing us all those details, and we will cover this story as we go further, and as police investigates this entire case. We will also get to know more details, and Kiran will be back with us to give you every bit of the story which is unfolding in front of us. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, then like and subscribe to our channel, The Indian Express. Thank you so much, Kiran, for giving us all those details once again. Thank you.